Tonight in the Valley of the Sun, we welcome you to the University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale, Arizona for the first ever Tostitos BCS National Championship game. The second-ranked and once-beaten University of Florida Gators go toe-to-toe with the undefeated and #1 ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. But the roots for both head coaches grew in Buckeye soil. Jim Tressel in Mentor, Ohio. Urban Meyer from Ashtabula. We now welcome the Big Ten champion, Ohio State University Buckeyes. Ohio State is led by the nation's best player, Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, Troy Smith. His favorite target and best friend since growing up together in Cleveland, the electrifying Ted Ginn Jr. He comes full circle tonight as we welcome the SEC champion, University of Florida Gators. The Florida defense, led by All-American safety Reggie Nelson, faces its toughest challenge to date here tonight. For 4 years, Gator starting quarterback Chris Leak a chance to silence his critics. Can he deliver Florida's second national title?
Coaching in the biggest game of his life against a school from his home state. Are you a little bit nervous?
I'm excited. I won't say nervous, excited. I'm excited for our players to let it rip a little bit and go play.
This is the team that few, if any, thought would be here. Do you feel like the underdog?
No, there's not. The people that matter are right over here in blue jerseys. We thought we had a good chance to get it if we took care of our business.
Tressel, you have a chance to go wire to wire and add to the history of college football. What'd you tell your team when you ran out on the field?
Well, just to have fun. They've worked hard. They've prepared hard. They've done a great job. Now they can enjoy a great contest.
Longest layoff in championship history from game day, 51 days. How will your team handle that? How did you prepare for that?
I know they want to get it kicked off. It's time to go, and I think they handled it well.
All right, good luck, Coach. Thanks for your time. All right, Tommy, it's time to kick it off, I think.
Chris, thank you very much. And hi again, everybody, alongside the coach Barry Alvarez and Charles Davis. I'm Tom Brenneman, and welcome to the BCS National Championship game here on Fox. Mr. Davis, when the Gators have the football, some call it a matchup offense, others call it smoke and mirrors, razzle-dazzle. What do you call it?
Well, the Florida Gators call it a spread, but they come at you from enough angles to buckle your high school trigonometry teacher. They do it from a two-quarterback system to start. Chris Leak, he's the passer. Tim Tebow, he's the runner. And since they don't have a traditional good tailback to run the ball, they'll use their wide receivers in the pass game. Andre Caldwell, number 5. Jamel Cornelius, number 6. Cornelius Ingram, number 7. And Percy Harvin, number 8. They'll touch the ball in the run game and the pass.
An eye on Ted Ginn Jr. We look at the Buckeyes up front. Big, strong, athletic. Dadish, a third-year starter, moves to center after playing tackle. Pittman back-to-back 1,000-yard rushing seasons. Allowed just 10 points per game on defense this season after losing 9 of their 11 starters from last year. The only returning starters, Quinn Pitcock, a first-team All-American, and David Patterson. Laurinaitis, we talked about him. Curtis Terry starts for the injured John Kerr. And in the secondary, Antonio Smith waited 3 years. Very young up front for the Gators. What a challenge they face in this Ohio State defensive front tonight. Weapons everywhere. Deshaun Wynn, a dynamite front four for the Gators. The best Ohio State has played this year. Harvey leads them in sacks with 8. Seiler, his job tonight to spy Troy Smith for plays just like that. And in the secondary, keep an eye on number 1, Reggie Nelson, a first-team All-American. On offense.
Yeah, it's always been a different wrinkle. You never know if they're going to come out 3 wides, 4 wides, 5 wides. Are they going to try and run the ball a little bit different? Who knows? We'll find out soon.
Joey Ehas bangs it away, and this is Ted Ginn Jr. And across the 20, slips a couple of tackles, and Ginn down the sideline will race to the end zone. What a start for Ohio State. Teammates can stay with him. A line drive kick. James on one hop from his own 5 out across the 20. And he has daylight. And is tackled by the kicker out of the 38-yard line. And it looked like Mr. Petrie got a piece of the face mask.
personal foul, face mask, 15-yard run, first down.
Right to the left of your screen. You see him grabbing right there, doing that tonight.
Tebow running up the gut, and he's to the 14-yard line.
They use Tim Tebow is just like a running back.
Second leading rusher during the season. And Leak out of the shotgun, throws, caught by Dallas Baker. Touchdown Gators.
Different formations and the motions that you're going to get in the game.
7 plays, 46 yards. Leak hit on 5 of 5. We are tied at 7.
They're tired. They self-substitute.
Here's where you watch for number 11. And sacked from behind is Smith by Derek Harvey.
The secondary, the coverage back here was so good, he had nowhere to go with the ball. Did you see him clutch twice? Once, twice, thinking he's going to throw it, then Harvey gets to it.
The Gators figured a good field position. James comes up to get it from his own 40. And he's out to midfield. So the first Florida drive started at the Ohio State 46.
After the play, personal foul late hit on the kicking team number 6. 15-yard penalty, first down.
That's Larry Grant.
Watching to the right of the screen, coming up right there. Larry Grant.
That's Wynn in motion, and Leak rolls right. Open receiver. Catch is made by Cornelius Ingram. He's inside the 10, close to the 5.
Just to him running it.
Tebow inside the 5. The ball came loose. Is it loose? No signal given by the officials.
If he's down, no one made a definite call that we saw. Same play we saw him run the first time, just trapped it to the other side as he's going down. Ball being tugged on, see the knees and down, and then blitz. Now he slid out into a spot.
The option. Sniffing the end zone. Did he get in? Touchdown! Percy Harvin.
Across.
We'll get a better look here. He's down.
Yeah, knee about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Yep, he's down. Now the question becomes, is there conclusive video evidence? I believe they're going to take away this touchdown.
I think I agree with you, Tom, and I think they'll put the ball probably, there's the knee, down right there. So I think the ball's down on probably the 1 yard line or maybe inside of it. After kind of talking with him, doing a little sign language.
Touchdown.
Oh, how about that?
Well, I think we all got fooled on that one.
Fooled our booth. After visiting with both teams, would Ohio State come out and try to get physical? And look now as Ted Ginn Jr. is limping off the field on his way to the Ohio State locker room. Let's send it downstairs for more on that with Chris Myers.
Tom, on the Ohio State sideline, they took off his left shoe, changed padding in his left foot, and there seems to be a problem with him stepping and leaning, putting pressure. They're taking him into check on him.
Well, what a big blow that would be for Ohio State. Sacked is Smith again by Derek Harvey.
That was a 4-man pressure
with only 3 down linemen rushing.
And here comes an all-out blitz. And it is intercepted at the 28-yard line. That's Reggie Lewis. Leak has been perfect on his first 6 throws. He's still perfect. That's Ingram across midfield to the 47. What a start.
factor in this game. He is an unbelievable athlete, former basketball player for the Gators.
And those Hoopers can do it, can't they? They know how to do it on the campus of Gainesville.
Of course, Florida won the national championship in college basketball last year. Here's Leak under pressure this time, wide open. And all the way down to the 29 is Jamel Cornelius. Went in motion, the option, and now the reverse. Coming the other way to Caldwell. All the way down, he leaps his way to the 7th. For one Ohio State, we're back after a word from your local Fox station.
They go with some type of run-pass option with Leak.
They give it to Wynn. And the kid from Cincinnati gets into the end zone. Boy, who would have thought that? The Buckeyes only one first down. You're talking about a team that averages almost 40 points per game and over 400 yards of offense per game. And Leak has been lights out.
0 rush yards for Ohio State.
Without Ted Ginn Jr., he remains in the Ohio State locker room. They were wrapping his left ankle, checking for further damage. The trainer ran back out, grabbed some different insoles, different types of shoes to try to get him back on the field. Unofficially right now, they hope that he'll be able to return. We just don't know when.
There you get a look at his father. Short drop, Smith under pressure again. And throws, and was the catch made? Yes, it was, on the far side by the redshirt freshman Brian Hartline, but a penalty flag.
You've got to give your defense a rest. You've got to give
the defense. 15-yard penalty is tacked on to the end of the play. First down.
Take a look, number 91 and then number 40, Seiler, at the end of the play is the one who picks up the penalty. See Harvey chasing him, then Seiler banging him at the end.
Antonio Pittman again, and he breaks it to the outside. Cuts it back, touchdown, Pittman!
Defensive coordinator of Ohio State had huddled the defense after the last series, reminding them that no matter what formation or who takes the snap for Florida, stay with fundamentals, he said. Stay sound. Ginn Jr., left ankle injured. That's Olympic track star Butch Reynolds, the speed coach for the Buckeyes, working with him moments ago. His eyes watering. Ginn Sr. was told by the trainer they hope to get him in the game at some point, but right now, Ted Ginn Jr. not able to play.
This time in motion, and they're going to get the ball in his hands once again. Plenty of daylight for Percy Harvin. And the freshman from Virginia Beach, Virginia, brings it down to the 20. They need to get to the 11 for a first down. Leak steps up with an eye on the end zone and just throws it away.
good coverage. Good zone coverage. Everyone covered up.
On 13 out of 16. This is a 43-yard attempt. His long this year, 33. And he hammers it right down the middle. Hello, Chris Henry.
Was that big for his confidence?
I'm not sure Smith got
no movement, no push up front at all. Florida won that battle across the front.
They're going to run a play. And did he get enough? That extra lunge by Wells wasn't enough. If not, Florida's going to get the ball back. They are denied by the Gator defense.
Watch the defensive linemen. They push the offensive line back into the play. Number 93, Stephen Cohen.
Ray McDonald. Ray McDonald with penetration.
Stephen Harris. Look at that. Stephen Harris, 93, pushing them back into the play. And then the linebackers clean up.
40 on the nose. Good snap. Good hold. And a great kick again by Hetland. How about that? And they're going to come out throwing. As Smith is caught from behind. The ball is loose. Harvey has it. Florida ball at the 5.
Been blocked yet? Look over here and over here. Here they come. Have they been blocked really well all night? I would say not really. Look at that. Jarvis Moss strips it. Derek Harvey picks it up. Florida is in business. And do you come with the hammer right now, Coach? Do you bring Tebow in and pound right at him? I say yes.
He's in.
Coach, he has run pass option available to him with Tebow.
Tebow.
There it is. Good
Touchdown throw to Andre Caldwell.
Also available. Why was it so open? Because of the running ability of Tim Tebow. All he's done is run the ball straight ahead tonight. This time, 2 jab steps forward and then flattens out and throws it out. Throws it out to the wing for a touchdown. Malcolm Jenkins, number 2. Jamario O'Neal.
Florida with 5 defenders inside the 10-yard line. Smith going to step up and let it fly to the corner of the end zone. Incomplete. And what a first half for the number 2 Florida Gators. And with 30 minutes to go in this one, they have a 20-point lead. Let's go downstairs to Chris Myers.
Urban Meyer on his way to the locker room. Wow, what do you think?
We got 30 minutes of football left against a great football team with a lot of speed, so we're going to have to keep that ball in front of us the second half.
I know, Urban, you script offensive plays. Could you have scripted any better your defense?
Our defense played well all year, and it's a lot of football left, so we got to remember who we're playing here.
Have you confused the Buckeye defense with your offense?
No, I don't think so. I think we just have some good playmakers making some plays, and I think we have some very fine athletes that are making some plays on the perimeter right now.
We're set to begin the second half at the University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. 34-14. USC and Oklahoma scored 48 back in the 2005 FedEx Orange Bowl. The numbers clearly in Florida's favor.
Look at the turnovers. 2 turnovers. 14 points off those turnovers for Florida. look at these numbers, Coach. Who would have thought Troy Smith 2 of 8, an interception on 24 yards in the first half. Chris Leak outplaying the Heisman Trophy winner thus far.
A lot of movement in this punt formation for Florida. Angling toward the sideline, the punt by Wilbur, and a terrible kick. You gotta wonder why you're getting cute. You have a 20-point lead, and you're asking your punter to do something which is completely unnatural.
It was a rugby kick, and he's been kicking well.
In front of Antonio Pittman, they give it to Pittman on first down. And he is dropped behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of 4 by Brian Crum and Brandon Seiler. 7 possessions in the opening half for an offense that averages nearly 40 points per game and over 400 yards of offense, and not much there. Blitz coming. Smith looking for help. None there. And down he goes in the arms of Earl Everett, who lost his helmet chasing Troy Smith.
Helmet? I don't need no stinking helmet, says Earl Everett.
Earl says this game's too important.
This is all out. Brandon Seiler flushes him, Coach, and then look at the backside pursuit.
Let's give Florida credit. Look at this effort. Is that something? We talked about how important this game is.
Well, they look lost without it. Inside handoff to Caldwell, and Pitcock ran him down after being chased by Jay Richardson. 3rd down and 12. Leak under pressure, and down he goes in the arms of Vernon Golston. So now the Gators will punt. Leak under center will hand it off to Deshaun Wynn, his biggest carry of the day, and bulls his way to the 31.
You gotta be careful with that because you shut down your offense if you do it too much.
Gonzalez waiting for a fair catch. That ball batted back, and it will be downed at the 5. Nope.
See, tips
It's
it
a
there.
touchback.
That's right.
And because it had crossed the line, as you said, Tom, it broke the plane of the goal line. If it'd been another league, a Sunday league, might have had a chance to have that play.
Moss coming, and he got it. So Florida, 3 different offensive systems, if you will. Leak breaks it to the outside and steps out of bounds. First down, Gators.
Running the football. They're throwing the ball.
Not now with Tebow.
Not with Tebow.
And that's a first down and then some. Tebow down to the 7.
Tebow moves left and then comes back right. Latsko folds around, number 42 leading, and right up into the hole. Look at how they figured it out. Troutwine 75 up front. Latsko with the big block
From day 1.
They'll get plenty of them next year.
Harvin down to the 2. And just to finish that thought, Tebow straight ahead into the end zone, and the Gators have put this one on ice. If somebody would have told you the numbers would look like this for Ohio State tonight, you would have looked at whoever said that to you and said you need to check in and get a straight jacket ASAP. Smith pressured, escapes it for the time being, and down he goes. 5th time He's been sacked tonight.
They didn't just run right to him on that play. They had to go around a few guys, traverse through a little bit of traffic, and still made the play. The secondary, once again, covering the receivers downfield. Nowhere for the Heisman Trophy.
Cards in their pocket. They'll have new cards to hand out to future games.
And win, as we mentioned earlier, the kid who walked away from the very heart.
I'm wondering if he's thinking that. Let that kid go out, let the Florida faithful really cheer for him.
Looking forward to Harbin, and he's very close to another Gator first down as the clock winds to 3 minutes exactly. 5:62-13 his record, including a national championship. That's a first down. The Buckeyes will play in more national championship games under Jim Tressor. But this night belongs to a young man born and raised in the Buckeye State. Urban Meyer from Ashtabula, about a 3-hour ride outside of Columbus.
And Tom, I don't think it's the only time we're going to see that guy competing for national championships either.
And this is going to do it. For the second time in 100 years of football at the University of Florida, the Gators celebrate as national champions.
Congratulations. How was this defense able to stifle Ohio State's offense?
Oh man, they big up front. You know, the SEC is too fast for, you know, the Big Ten and stuff. So our front seven played awesome tonight. All the credit goes to them, including all my picks that I got this year. They played good all year. So everybody in the front seven got all my credit.
Troy Smith was without Ted Ginn much of the game. How did that affect what he wanted to do?
Oh man, I think with Ted Ginn, that changed up their game plan a lot, and that really hurt them. But that was the main key of the game coming in, just trying to keep Ted Ginn under control and stuff, because with his speed, he should have been playing the SEC anyway. So, you know, we just had to come out and play ball. You
were heavy underdogs. Urban Meyer, did he play that up this week? The world against us kind of theme?
Oh, man, he put that underneath our skin 24/7. It was the underdogs, and we just got tired of hearing about it, and we just had to come out and play football.
I know your mom passed away 3 weeks ago. It was a tough week for you. You played on through it. You had to be thinking of her in this game. You dedicate this game and this championship to your mom?
Oh, man, I thank my mom every second that go by, because, you know, that's something that a young man will never get over, losing his mom. You only got one mom, so she looking down on me, and I just got to keep making her proud.
On behalf of the American Football Coaches Association, it's my pleasure to present the Coach's Trophy to Coach Urban Meyer and the University of Florida as national champions.
Coach Meyer, obviously a very special time for you guys, a great way to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the University of Florida football.
I'll tell you, you work hard for a lot of reasons. Most importantly, I want to thank Gator Nation for supporting us this whole year. Thank you, Gator Nation.
Coach, I know you guys listen. I know your players heard the talk for the last month, and they said, you know what, why aren't you talking about Florida? Why shouldn't this outcome have been shocking tonight to the nation?
Well, I'd like to thank all those people, because our pregame speech, it was easy. For the last month, we've had all the quotes, all the, I don't want to say lack of respect, but that's exactly what it was. And you're dealing with a bunch of young people that work hard, and that was the greatest motivation. For 30 days, our team got motivated, and that's why they played so hard.
Coach, congratulations. It is time right now to present the Offensive MVP Award. And that's going to go to the guy who's holding that beautiful crystal football. Senior quarterback, Chris Leak. Turn around here, buddy. There's your award right there. And how about a defensive honor as well? Why not? It held the Heisman Trophy winning quarterback Troy Smith to just 4 completions Come on over here, Big D. Derek Harvey, congratulations. Well, congratulations to the 2007 national champions, the Florida Gators. They joined their basketball brethren as the national champions.